Hi everyone, I am again playing ArdaCraft. Well, I'm playing Minecraft, but I'm playing the wonderful server ArdaCraft, which is well, they're recreating Middle Earth by the books, and well, they're not even close to being done after 10 years, but it's absolutely amazing. No enemies, nothing. But it's just beautiful. So I've done two episodes where I've walked in the footpath of fellowship, and in the last episode I got to Rivendell, and you can see it, of course, down there. Um, and yeah, I also got some problems with copyrighted music in the last episode. So unfortunately, I've turned it off. I've turned the music off in this episode. Hopefully, everything will be fine. So the Fellowship have now left Rivendell, and we are heading south. Now, my hopes is that I can reach Moria in this episode, but I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a long walk down, and also we're going to have to deal with Caradhras and everything. But yeah, well, we'll see. So we're heading off south. I don't think there's anything really notable happening the first part of the journey here. I mean, in all the way between. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, Christmas Day. 3018, the Fellowship leave Rivendell and head south over the high moors. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, the only thing that I think could be interesting, like really interesting, is when they encounter the Crabine from Dunland. Well, we'll see if that's in there. Sometimes I have a, as you may have noticed, I'm having a sort of a hard time of discerning between the books and the movies. Uh, Even though I've probably watched the movies as many times as I've read the books, but it's still like, eh, visually, it's easier to remember the movies. So, yeah. But I guarantee you, I like the books better. And I'm saying that even though the Lord of the Rings movies are my favorite movies of all time. So, as I'm sure you can imagine, the Lord of the Rings is my favorite book of all time as well. Yes, we are heading south along some river. Not even completely sure it's the Brunnen. I don't know. Could be. We're heading south here. Well, actually, more like east right now, but yeah, south uh, along the moors. And I just realized I forgot to have Twitch chat um, on my phone, which is what I like to do. So just hang on a second here. And I will be right back. So there's my stream. And just one more thing. Uh, okay, here we go. All right. Yeah, I feel a little bit weird without any kind of music, but yeah, I don't want any copyright issues. I mean, obviously, for some reason, all the sound got blocked on my Twitch video last time, but everything was fine on YouTube, so I guess that's some sort of consolation. I mean, YouTube is where the VOD will be saved. So, and on Twitch, it just like remains for 7 days. So I guess that's fine. I don't think anyone has watched it. Like if anyone actually watched it last time, it was probably live. So yeah, I don't think a lot of people watch my VODs on Twitch, and well, maybe not even in general. Like I tend to like uh, I watch a lot on Twitch, but it's almost always live. Um, but I guess that's mostly because most of my favorite streamers well, I would say like everyone puts their videos on YouTube later anyway. So we're still heading south, sort of southeast, but something pretty interesting seems to be happening here. Landscape seems to change a bit. This is like seems like an outlier because we're still heading south, but the mountains are sort of like blocking us now. So yeah, Misty Mountains aren't completely north to south all the time. Uh, yeah, one of the few issues I have with this is that sometimes you just lose track of the path. And this is one of those occasions. So let's see if we can go back up and nope. Huh. Hmm. Well, we can enjoy the beautiful view. Good, I guess. But where did the path go? Check over here. Did we follow along like the on this? Maybe if we fly a little bit, maybe it'll be easier to see. Nope. Can't seem to see anything at all at the moment. Let's try to return to path. But I'm in the exact same spot. Okay. Well, sometimes you just go down a little bit and keep heading forward and nope. Hmm. Where is the path? Let's return again. Huh. What happened to the path? There's an actual path down here. That solve anything? Nope. Return to path again. Oh, there it is. It's just a little bit weird. So we're probably, are we wading across here or? Because the path seems to have disappeared once again. Yeah, the path doesn't work perfectly all the time, I can tell you that. I don't want to go the wrong way. And we're back here, so it really looks like it's headed that way. Okay, let's go down to the wider stream down here. And problem is, I'm not even sure if they're going east or west here because this is south. And I don't think they'll be heading up that mountain. Uh, maybe this way? Like round the mountain or something? This is the first time I've had this issue where it's been gone for so long. But there is a path here, like a road. Let's return to path again. No! What the hell? Okay, let's go the other way. Let's go this way. Hmm. This is not good. I mean, the path doesn't end here, does it? I mean, game-wise? Why do we choose Aragorn's path and return to path? Nope, nothing happens. Ringo South, RGS, Frodo's decision. So we're talking Caradhras and everything, but ah, the ring goes south. It has to be Frodo's decision then. But no, I should go back to Frodo's path. And we're back up here? Ah, this is actually really annoying. No, okay. We're not that far up. Do they go down here and then cross the river? This could be a reasonable path. I mean, we are heading southeast, and that would make very much sense. So, and it is beautiful. So that's something. Let's run for a bit. If I return to path now, I'm pretty sure I'll be just sent back to that hill. So I don't dare yet. I'm wondering, I don't remember, like, do they walk? Well, they don't walk, obviously, on, like, on the mountain tops. But this far down the valley? Maybe. What's this? What is this? Oh, okay. It's just a cave. Um, okay, now keep going up here, but there's no path anymore. Uh, hmm. Yeah, we're heading up. No, we're heading up. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. I mean, we're sort of going. We're sort of going north again, sort of, east, northeast, and there will be in just like a minute or so, we'll come to a place where I'm gonna have to go up here to the right. Otherwise, I'll just be going north again. So, um, but this surely no. This isn't right. I'm gonna return to path. Damn it! But is what? I returned to path, and there's nothing. Okay, fine. I'll just get a better view of what's happening here. And then I'm gonna check the Arda map. Well, there is a cloud over there. That could be the Dunlin birds. Could be. I mean, I don't see any other low clouds like that. Let's just head over that way and we'll see. I don't want to fly too much. Only like in emergencies, if we're really lost, or if I just really want to check out the beautiful landscape. I don't. Well, there's the cloud over there. It's probably nothing, but it's worth a shot. Oh, I'm flying. Sometimes I just double click the jump button and then that sends me flying. Let's just get to the top of this and see if we can see the cloud again. Well, is it still just as far away as it was before? Because if that is the case, then maybe it's not like part of the actual environment or like the map. But the Misty Mountains are right there. Um, I don't think it's getting closer. But it's an emergency, so let's go up again. No, that's nothing. Okay, a little bit too high up. Um, I'll try return to path again. Yeah, absolutely nothing happens. Okay, so I'm gonna need to try something here. I've never done this in OBS, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to put the um, ArdaCraft map in a well, so you can see it, so you can see what I'm doing. Um, so just gonna find the mountains here. Okay, so let's see if I can get this as a source in OBS. So okay, add a browser source. Lets you display a web page from the internet or a local file. Set the URL to the page you'd like to display. Sure. Yep. And then we put that in there. Uh, and I guess okay. Okay, something happened. But I can't see what it says there. I actually can't see what it says. It's too small. Damn it. Hang on. No, can't. Oh, wow. I am such a noob when it comes to this. Says something. Let me just, by clicking accept, you agree to the starting of something, accept. I can't, the problem is that I can't see what I'm, that window doesn't show up in my web browser, which is really odd. So I can't click anything. I would really like you to see what I'm seeing. Um, I can't click accept because there's nothing I can click. Hmm. To see what happens if I scroll a little bit on the map. Nothing, because I have to click accept somewhere. But I can't. I'm actually scrolling on the map right now in my web browser. Okay, fine. I'll just remove that source again then, because that definitely didn't work. So, um, okay, whatever. And I will just check my map then. And you'll just have to be stuck on that screen for a while. So let's see where we are. We headed out from Rivendell, which is, let's see, Fort of Brune, yeah. So this is Holland Ridge. I can see Holland Ridge right now. And there's Moria West exterior. So if I just warp to Holland Ridge, um, that's all I can think of right now. So let's warp to Holland Ridge. Okay, just let it load. Um, yeah. Okay. So if we check this map now, like how far away am I from where I was before? Well, not super far, but we definitely went too far east. We're here now, Holland Ridge, and with a big bit of luck, let's return to the path here. There is no path. What? There is no path. Holland Ridge, I'm sure, should be from the books, you know? So why? I would like to see a Region. I would like to see Ostenethel. I will. The ruins. There should be ruins. Can't see anything. Oh, well. Should be some traces of a Region. Why isn't the path working? Starting to get a little bit nervous about Moria as well then. Um, I mean, if the path doesn't work in Moria either, I'm gonna have to just give up on that. Or I could just like try to walk through Moria on my own, but how the hell am I gonna do that? I'm gonna get lost. There's nothing here. Nothing that I can see. No traces of an ancient civilization. Let's just head up top of this ridge here and No. We're we're gonna miss the whole Caradhras thing because I don't know where to go. Blah. Caradhras is not even. It's not even in this quote unquote game. So, well, not yet, anyway. Frodo's path, return to path, nothing. All right, so what happens if we choose the chapter? What? Oh, they're not done with this. That's how it is. See? Our journey in the dark. RGS must mean that it's like a work in progress or something. What happens if we go to Snow and Caradhras? Return to path. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So, what happens if we choose? What happens if we choose Journey in the Dark? Nothing. What? Okay, let's just warp to Moria. Lots of places in there, so let's just warp to Moria. And there's the path. There it is. Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't know what else I could have done. Um, yeah. So here's the lake. I don't remember what it's called. And this is where they leave Bill the pony. And then hopefully we'll be able to find the western entrance of Moria. Yeah, here it is. It has grown dark by the time they get around the lake. Okay, so it's grown dark, so let's go to night. Two enormous holly trees grow against the cliffside. Gandalf tells them they will have to let Bill the pony go. The mines are no place for him. Under the light of the moon, Gandalf is able to reveal the design of the doors. He does not know the password and spends some time trying to guess it. Eventually, sitting silently in thought, the night draws on. Gandalf realizes the doorway inscription is a riddle and opens the doors. In the same moment, Frodo is seized by the Watcher. Sam slashes at it with a knife. The company retreats up the steps. The Watcher slams the doors shut with such force that a landslide blocks the entrance. The company are sealed within Moria. Cool. We could do light, or we could do night vision. Oh, night vision was already enabled. Okay, fine. It has grown dark by the time they get around the lake. What the? Oh, same thing again. Okay, so we could risk, as Gandalf would say, a little bit more light, but we probably shouldn't do that yet. So I saw the video on YouTube where the Nerd of the Rings was guided through Moria, or like 2 to 3% of what they'd done. And they said that it would take half an hour to walk through Moria. So I'm psyched about this. It's pretty fascinating that we go up, 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 up. That is one long staircase. Okay, reach the top here. The company sit at the top of the steps to recover. They eat and drink some of the mirror. All are eager to get the journey over as quickly as possible and are willing, despite their fatigue, to go on marching still for several hours. Now, I know that there are so many caves and mine shafts that you can find here. It's crazy. And there, the path just disappeared. Why? What happened to the path? It just ends. It's just like in Bree. What if we go back to the default? Yeah, then it seems to work. I don't know. Yeah, I know I'm playing an unfinished. What is going on? Teleportation complete? I didn't teleport, but fine. So far, no places where I can go anywhere else but just follow the path. Oh, oh, okay. So scared now that the Pathfinder will stop working. Okay, going down here. We're still like on 157 height wise. Oh, wait. Oh, it looked like. Oh, it does look like you can go down here. Maybe, but maybe not yet. I think like the wisest thing to do would probably be to just follow the path. Because I don't know what's going to happen if we like head off somewhere. Will we even be able to find our way back? Or, I mean, obviously we will find our way back to the western gate, but that's not what I want. Hopefully, we'll get to the place where Gandalf can't decide between the different paths. Going down, we're down at 107. I actually feel that I want to skip the light. Even, I mean, if we do, oh, here we go. We can go this way. And we can go here. There's a little room. This could be a bad decision. Yeah. Okay, so this is basically look like a dorm, basically. Um, so let's just get back out here and Find the path again. Oh, we can go in there too. Ah, let's just stray a little bit because the yeah, unfortunately the path doesn't. Oh wow. Just a little bit further down. So far, if we just follow this path, we can always find our way back. But then it splits into two different sections. Oh wow, it goes further down. I really want to explore this, but I don't dare at the moment. Oh, we can go down all the way there too. Look at this. Go down here. In there. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I do not want to fall down. Well, actually, maybe I should fall down there. I can always just fly back up. Oh, there's some sound effects now. Should I? Yeah, let's go. Wow. Whoa. Ooh. Okay. Um, and then we can go that way and that way. And yeah, this is our path, but we can also go up. That is insane. Okay. It opens up. Yeah. And ooh, okay, we're going this way. This is spectacular. I can fall down at any time, it feels like. Oh, there's so many places that I want to check out. Unfortunately, you can't have a light at the same time as you're following the path. Ah! Actually gave me a little bit of a scare there. I could go down there, but let's just jump over here and what up? Okay, there's the path again. We're actually going north now. We're going down, 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 down. It would probably be a pretty good idea to keep check. Like, we're going north now, but like, what if I fall down this chasm? Uh, it would probably be pretty good to know which direction you're going. There's so many different paths. What's this? It's just a big hole. Okay, we're going north, so let me just see it. Okay. Yeah, we've reached some crazy tunnel down here. Oh, okay. I know. I wouldn't be able to find my way back. It'd be a lot safer to just fly the whole way in here, but that wouldn't be fun. Okay, this room. Often Gandalf stops and consults Gimli as to the best path, but always Gandalf has the final say. Moria is vast and intricate, even beyond Gimli's imagination. And Gandalf has been here before. Yeah. Uh, wait, where is this? We go over it. Ooh, okay. There's so many places where you could just fall down. Okay, so we're heading north again. What's that sound? And where's the path? There it is. Let's go down here. Check out the view. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ah, so tempted. So tempted. Look at this. Ah, you could spend days, literal in real life, real time days in here, even though it's scale 1 to 58. And without a pathfinder, you would be completely lost. Like there is no way you would ever find yourself, find your way back. I mean, if you fly, sure, but I would definitely be lost in here and not find my way out. And you can just fall down in so many different places. Still heading north, which surprises me a little bit. Okay, crossroads. We head east. I would like to hear the music in here. I don't want to risk getting my whole video muted on Twitch. This is a cool room. Okay, we're not going that way. We're actually headed south now, or more like southeast. We're pretty low down, but we're still not below the ground, like below sea level. And now we're actually heading up again. You see, we're actually pretty close to where we were before. Turning more and more towards the north. There's like a very, 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 very giant spiral staircase. Well, sort of, but not really. But we're heading up. But now we're heading back towards the east again. Okay, we've been going south for a little while now, but now, once again, we're turning left. And ooh, like sometimes when those sounds come, maybe it's like different areas that are joined together because the mini map sort of just like reset. Let's check the mini map actually. Yeah, exactly. So I don't even know how that works. Never mind. All the time we're going up. How far up are we going to go before we get anywhere? 100 meters above sea level now. Looks like there are two paths sometimes, but maybe that's just like when you're standing still. Go back to one. There's something on the mini map. It feels like that we're heading towards. First thing that I can see that is not completely black. But now we're turning away from it again. We're at 130 in height. 60. Whoa. Oh, I thought something changed there, but no. Still heading slowly up. And now there's music, even though I turned it off. I hope this is okay. I don't know what that was. 175. And here we go. This is it. The famous moment from the movies as well. The great dwarven city of blah, blah, blah. So we're going south here. Very cool. Okay. No text. No legend. A weird detour. Wow. I'd love to see how high this actually goes, but it's too dark for that. And even if I turn on the lights, that doesn't change anything. Okay. In the morning, they see a light from the northern door and decide to investigate. Okay, that's it. Here we go. Yeah, there's something here, all right. Oh, yeah, this is what I saw in the YouTube video. This is so cool how they've done this. I have no idea how they did this, of course, because we can just walk right through it and it doesn't really follow the rules of Minecraft with the geometry, but it looks cool. Okay. Shouldn't there be text here? And where did the path go? It just went into the wall, or? See, it just goes over here, and then it ends again. There's nothing else I can do. And this says something, of course. Elvish. Oh, okay. Path goes on. Lovely. At least, yep. The company wait at the bottom of the steps. Frodo thinks he can hear Gandalf at the door. Wait, my cat. Cat was throwing up in the couch, so I had to see if I could get him to do it on the floor instead. And okay, the company wait at the bottom of the steps. Frodo thinks he can hear Gandalf at the door above, muttering words which echo down the sloping roof towards him. Suddenly, at the top of the stair, there is a stab of white light. There is dull rumble. I have to follow my cat now at the same time. There's a dull rumble and a heavy boom. Wait, wait, wait. Please don't throw up on the carpet, please. There's a dull rumble and heavy boom which shakes the ground. Gandalf comes running down the steps and stumbles to the ground in the midst of the company. I have met my match and have nearly been destroyed. But don't stand here. Go on. Okay, so now he's met the now he has met the Balrog. Oops. Just dropped something. Okay, here we go. Let's move on. Okay. Quickly heading down to the southeast. And there are so many different paths here. It's crazy, and they all look so inviting. More like enticing, I guess. Hmm. Okay. Going down. And it opens up down here. Will there be any? Oh, yeah. So that's what we're going to see of the Balrog. Cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Fire. Look at this. Look how freaking tall it is. It's what? How high? Oh my God. And there's the bridge of Moria. And we can go so far up, and so far down. Let's just check out the Balrog a little, or at least the fire surrounding him. We won't see the Balrog, obviously. It's a fiery chasm. Wow. Yeah. Very, very cool. Let's see. Okay. The bridge of Moria. Sure, of course I've got to fall down here and also go up. We're heading east, so let's just fall down. Let's just fall down. Look at this. Wow. Minus 386. And we can go even further down. What? What? Okay, I really hope we'll find this little tiny hole in the... Wow. This is where Gandalf started fighting the Balrog. Well, he started in the air, I guess. Oh, I gotta go down here later. We're far, far, far below the Earth. I mean, it's supposed to be 58. The scale is 58, so 1 to 58. we would be like almost 3,000 meters below ground now. Ooh, this is so perfectly executed. And here's just like the chasm, and the light is that must be mithril, right? Just going straight up right now. That blue light is so it's this is one of the coolest things I've seen. Think I can see the bridge up here. Yeah. Let's um just fly up a little bit too. See how high up this goes. Okay, not that high, obviously, but it's still very cool. The scale of this is just this is by far the most impressive thing I've seen so far in this so-called game. Amazing. I'm definitely going back. Maybe we'll see if it'll be on stream or not, but I'm going back to Moria. Let's actually walk across the bridge. Be a prompt. The company flee across the bridge. Arrows whistling over their heads. The orcs are trapped on the other side of a great fissure of fire. Two large trolls appear and throw slabs of stone over the fissure. Legolas turns to shoot at them, but his hand falls with a cry of fear. A dark shape, man high maybe, yet seeming greater, appears. It is a figure of shadow and flame, and a being of power and terror. It leaps over the fissure, and the flames roar up to greet it. Gandalf speaks. You cannot pass. I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Arnor. You cannot pass. The dark fire will not avail you, flame of Udun. Go back to the shadow. You cannot pass. The Balrog's sword clashes with glamoring and falls to molten pieces. Gandalf sways and stands still. You cannot pass. The demon moves forward again. With a cry, Gandalf smites the bridge. A blinding sheet of white flame springs up. The bridge, Balrog, and Gandalf fall into the abyss. Yeah. Fly, fools. Okay. More light up ahead. And, okay. Yeah. Guess it has to load every now and then, being such a massive location. Ooh, look at this cool statue. Wait. Okay. The light is just too far away. I wish the light would like uh, light things up a little bit more. But these statues are pretty cool. Are we going the right way? Or where's the path? Oh, there it is again. Yeah. And here we are back in the world under the sky. And I think it's morning, but I'm not sure. Sunrise. Let's do sunrise. And is it here that we will get our first glimpse at Anduin? No, this is just the lake on the other side of the Misty Mountains. Maybe it's called Mirror Mirror. I'm not sure. This is just a guess, but feels right. Um, I believe here we're going to start seeing like Gondorian ruins and pillars and stuff. I will actually make it noon. Well, that was amazing. Yeah, like I said, Moria is not my favorite place in the books, but in this game, it would probably be the coolest of all the locations. So we're going towards Lothlórien here, which, in contrast, is my favorite place in the books. I'm a little bit surprised that there are no prompts here for like why they head south without Gandalf, and that like Aragorn is their new leader and stuff like that. Is this the Anduin though? No, of course not. Can't be that tiny. It's not the silver load? I don't know. I'm not sure. But if we follow this stream, it will definitely lead us to Anduin. Misty Mountains. As the dark grows around them. Okay, dark grows. Let's go to sunset. Frodo thinks he hears a patter of feet behind him, Gollum, and turns to see two gleams of light for half an instant. I wonder how Gollum got over the bridge. But yeah, Gimli hears and sees nothing. They carry on. I suppose like Gollum would have known about Lothlórien, or at least like felt the danger there. He didn't want to get caught, so of course he didn't follow the Fellowship. Um, but it's pretty amazing. Like he hung out in the Anduin, and he must have done so for a month. Because even though he was like a he was probably really good at hiding and stuff and sneaking, of course. Uh, Surely the elves of Lothlórien would have captured him if he entered, uh, if he like crossed the borders to their forest. I'm pretty sure. And up ahead, there it is, Lothlórien, the Golden Forest, land of the Valley of the Singing Gold. Okay, new load screen there. All fine. I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Like I saw some of it on YouTube, but getting to experience it myself will be amazing. The Malorn trees. The company halt before the trees of Lothlórien. They discuss whether any elves still live in these woods. Aragorn tells them that they do, but far from the borders. Yeah, but there are guards, definitely. Boromir stands irresolute and does not follow. He says that this wood has a dangerous reputation in Gondor. Aragorn tells him that only evil need fear it, or those who bring some evil with them. Boromir is unconvinced. Well, they bring, of course, the most evil object in Middle Earth with them, so yeah. Boromir is unconvinced, but sees that he has no other choice. And so we enter Lothlórien. Yeah, that was my cat. I don't know if you heard him meow. Um, Lovely. Now you can tell that all the trees are like handcrafted. Will we get the dialogue when they get caught by the elves, or so this is where the two different river meet, right? The two different rivers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The company cross the Nimrodal, of course. Its hurrying water wash the weariness from their limbs. On the far bank, they sit and eat a little food. Legolas tells them, I don't know why the text has to be this slow. Legolas tells them stories of Lorien, that the elves of Mirkwood still remember. Before the world was grey. After some time, he sings part of the Lay of Luthien. No, of course not the Lay of Nimrodal. I mean Nimrodal. An elven maid there was of old, a shining star by day, her mantle white was hemmed with gold, her shoes of silver gray. Okay, so we're heading west. That's a little bit surprising, but okay, now we're going like southwest. And now we're turning again. So, where's the path? Where is the path? As always, the path. Please, I don't want the path to disappear right now. clearly goes up there, and then it's gone. I, please, please, game. I wanna follow their path in Lothlórien. I really do. Ugh, come on. Okay, return to path. Yeah, same place again. And the same thing will happen again. Damn it. Why is this happening? Now we won't get to the meeting with Haldir, and I have no idea where I'm going, or I mean it's fine. I can be lost in Lothlórien, but it's annoying. I want to experience what the Fellowship experienced, at least to some tiny little extent. I'm not seeing any flats, but I haven't checked that closely. What does it look like in daytime? Oh, the trees are a lot greener, it feels like. No, we should do. What about night, maybe? Oh, that's very dark. No, let's get back to dusk. That was too dark. Yeah, what is it, boy? What is it? We sort of should be heading southeast, but this is probably part of the forest that they never really got to see because they were blindfolded. I mean, with the size of this forest, I mean, it is a pretty big forest, Lothlórien, sure. But imagine if they finish building Mirkwood, that will take days. Like, real time days to, like, for example, cross from north to south, or maybe, like, at least, like, to explore the whole forest. That would take days. I'm just randomly going southeast and just hoping for the best. What if we return to the path here? Nothing happens, of course, yeah. We're too far away from the path. Okay, I can see the river like on the northern edge of the mini-map now. Something. I think something is... There's something this way. I don't know if it's clearing or if it's something else, but just go see what it is. I know Karen Amroth is in this game. There's an actual house here? That's surprising. I didn't think there were houses in Lothlórien. Well, there's like an open area. Um, Lamps are hanging from the trees. Definitely dwellings then. Actual fields? This is odd. More trees? I mean, more houses? But I don't recall, like, I know about the flats, but were there actual houses in Lothlórien? Hmm. That does indeed surprise me. Wait, can we just, yeah. I don't think it's Karis Galadon because it just doesn't look like it. going to continue this way now. And first, let me just check my map and see if this isn't like if I found an actual location. So, okay, I know I'm there. Okay, so in this area, Lothlórien, Leg, Falls of Nimrodel, and Karis Amroth, and Karen Amroth, yes. So, I should go cross the river and then go east. Or maybe northeast if I want to start with Karen Amroth. Guess that would be pretty cool. Um, mm, I think I'm like there. Oh, let's see if we can find ourselves find our way. Let's go to sunrise instead. Oh, that's actually a little bit too dark, I think. Let's go with daytime for a while. And river, Modal, or the silver load, I'm not sure, is right here. Let's just cross it. Let's actually just fly over it. Yeah, the frame rate isn't perfect. I think it's mostly my computer, but I guess it could be the server as well. But it's a little bit not too great right now. Oh, I did see, yeah, to the east over there is actually Karis Galadon. So I don't want to see that yet. I want to go there later. I want to go to Karen Amroth first. Um, I don't remember the story about Amroth. I think it's about Amroth and Nimrodel as like a sad love story, I think, and about like an elven maiden, or well, anyway, like an elven woman who died there, or and I'm pretty sure Arwen and oh my god, it's really lagging right now. That can't be only my computer. Uh, but I believe that's where Aragorn and Arwen got engaged. And also where Arwen died. Lovely art there. What's down there? It's water, I think. Where let's see, where's the actual hill? Go up here first. Okay, some stream here. Some more houses. So this would be Karis Amroth. Oh, even some beds. Like paradise. Really beautiful. But I don't know where the actual hill is. What the hell? I'll just warp there. It's like it's super close anyway. Uh, Karen. No. Warp Karen Amroth. There it is. So, oh, Path is back. A little bit surprising. I don't remember that they actually went there in the book, but that's nice. Here it is. Really tall Malorn trees. Wow. But what happened to the path? We got no story at all. We just game just wanted to show us, and that's, oh my God, look at that one tree in the middle. That's where, of course, Galadriel and Celeborn live, but that tree is huge. Okay, I've got to see it from above. That's Karis Galadon. Ooh. Karen Amroth right here. That's not a small tree either. Look at that. Amazing. Oh, wait. Oh, path. Do not forget the path. Well, we probably missed a few story prompts, but at least we're back on track, so that is really nice. Once again, I'm sorry about the frame rate, but I'm not going to turn off my shaders. I'm not doing it. I'd rather be on like 14 frames per second right now. For the first time ever, I am going to enter the magical city, Karis Galadon. Here's like the wall. Oh, it's super, super. It's like it is so laggy right now. Oh my God. It's bad. It's really, really bad. And I'm sorry about this. It's probably my computer though. We're going around the whole city. I want to check the map and see how far I was from actually finding. So, no, that's the place I found. I never went to the actual city up here, I think. Karis Amroth. I was here. I should have just continued. But that's fine. No, no, no. Wait, can I just teleport to any location if I just right click and choose teleport? I need to check that later. But anyway, let's keep going. It's actually very sad about the frame rate. That's annoying. But just to get some perspective, um, let me show you what it would look like without shaders. It's just frame rate would be a lot better though. Maybe we can use it like just until we get into the actual city. It still looks good, but it's yeah, so it's definitely the shaders. So it is my computer. Well, well, it is a few years old. There's a bridge. Pretty sure that's why we where we cross, right? Yes. Yeah, okay. Definitely turning shaders back on. Sorry, but yeah, it's loading. Looks so much better. Amazing, but the frame rate is just barely tolerable. We're in Karis Galadon. Look at all those lights hanging from the trees. Wow. I'm taking some screenshots here. And I'm going to change a lot from day to night. Oh. I think they actually, I mean, at least in the movies, they were here at night. So when they met um, Celeborn and Galadriel, I actually feel like we should be doing this at night with all the lights. This is this is insane. All the details, all the flats. Nice if we could hear the elves singing now as well. Lament for Gandalf, maybe. Well, maybe not yet. Guess most elves don't know about it yet. How long has this taken to build? Up the heart of the city, the heart of elvendom on earth. What's that? Camping ground? Oh, let's not get. See if we can find our way back. It has to be. Yeah, wouldn't want to get lost in here. Haldir will show us the way. It's almost like that one tree where Galadriel lives. That tree is like a whole city. Look, that little pool down there. That's it, right? That is the tree, I think. So how do we go up that tree? I oh, can we use that as a ladder? Let me see. Can we use it as a ladder? Yes. Okay, we fall back down if we don't keep pressing up. Look at this. It's amazing. All the platforms and the stairs. Wouldn't want to fall down here like the elves would never, of course. I would. Bedroom. Like you actually walk out on the branches. There's like a seating area here, and then you can just keep going. That's amazing. But we're not up yet. This is just like a middle platform. We keep going up. Or maybe were we supposed to? No. Okay. We can't climb any higher. Just gotta see what this is. We can get there. There's somewhere you can sit. All the lamps hanging from the trees. Okay, I don't want to fall down, but I do not want to fly. That feels like cheating. So just stay on this branch or whatever it is. Please. Easy. Okay, there's just a branch, I think. Another seating area. I think we keep heading up this way. Oh, wow. Wow. It's like a cathedral. It's like a. Oh, it's actually like being in a cathedral. It's it's just ridiculous, is what it is. No, 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 no. Where do you want me to go, game? Surely there must be dialogue up here. Um, this is where we... This must be the throne room, so... But it just goes back and forth. Oh, come on. I guess we can go further up, but I don't think that'll help. No. Oh, that's too bad. I really would have liked to see the dialogue. I mean, where are we supposed to go now? What happens if we go to sunrise? This is just this is obviously not what it's meant to be like. These are the chairs, of course, of these are the thrones, sort of. Galadriel's and Celeborn's. We're stuck here. We're stuck up here. What happens if we go to return to path? Nothing. Ah, it's too bad. That is too bad. Let's see. Let's just fly to the top of this tree. Feel almost sacrilegious. The top of what would probably have been the tallest tree in all of Middle Earth at this time. And look at all the lights coming from Lothlórien in the forest. It's amazing. This is sunset? That's a little weird. Okay. Just to remind everyone, this is Minecraft. Uh, we'll grab some screenshots here. Um, yeah, you'll have to excuse me for just like doing nothing right now. I'm just looking at everything. There's the river. What is down here? There's like a clearing, some sort, like right below me. I'm gonna see if I can fall straight down into it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm guessing, I mean, if we're really lucky, we could find our way back to the path. Like to many partings or whatever that chapter is called when they've actually spent a month in, oh, the mini map is acting up. Spent a month in Lothlórien. I would have liked to see if there was like a Galadriel's Mirror chapter, but guess they're not done with that. No, I know that the Swan Fleet is supposed to be here. I know that's supposed to be in the game anyway. Um, let's uh, let's um, let's actually just walk along the. We can actually fly a little bit along the edge of the water here, until because this is the Anduin though, and then go back up the Silverlode or Nimrodal. I'm still not sure which one it is. This is, I think, this is called the Ninth or the Ninth. This little area here without trees, and then we keep going south. So we will go up here, and this is something. Some jetties. No ships though. Like not ships, but like rowing boats. I wonder where. Yeah, that's definitely no ships there. Let's go back up along the river. Frame rate is a lot better. Um, see if we can see one of the Gobram's boats. Yeah, there it is. That's it. There it is. Yeah, and the frame rate is acting up again. Cool. I mean, it's not the best looking boat I've ever seen, but I, I mean, it is. After all, it's Minecraft. So, and then I guess we could just follow this path, and we would be back to the entrance of the city, to where we entered by the bridge. Hmm. And there's the bridge. Let's see if there is any way at all we can get back to. Well, actually, I think we're on the right path again. We don't go around the whole city, do we? That wouldn't make sense. Feels like we're walking the wrong way now. Is this another bridge? Let me see. Yep. If we fly, does the... Oh, here we go. So we go... Wait. We go up here. Feels like a unnecessary detour, but hopefully we'll get some sort of dialogue. We didn't get a dialogue up in the tree, which would have been pretty cool. And we didn't get to see Galadriel's mirror. My cats feel like I'm neglecting them right now, so I'm going to stop playing very soon here. And then the next episode is going to be from Lothlórien to hopefully all the way to the parting of the Fellowship. And then we'll be done with book 2. Yes, I do mean book 2 because there are 6 books, not 3. Oh my, okay, my cat is like clawing at me right now. She wants me to pet her. Just gonna give her a few little scratches here. Hey, just give me 5 more minutes, okay? I'll be right with you, okay? Yeah. And we are. So this would have been the first time ever that the hobbits would have seen the Anduin. Please. Oh, it's the cat again. When she feels I'm neglecting her, she always like puts one of her paws like on my chest, just like below my throat or on my throat, and then she like extends her claws. It's nothing like she doesn't want to hurt me. She just wants my attention. But it can hurt sometimes, and she doesn't really understand that. No, you don't. No, you don't. She like definitely saying, "Pet me right now," or or else. Uh, where do we go now? Where do you want me to go, game? Where exactly do you want me to do now? We can the only reasonable thing, because this is where it ends again, would be to well, on the next stream we're definitely going to take the boat. Um, and fortunately we can spawn a boat. So let me just check something real quick on the Arda map. Um, there is Galadriel. There is a place called Galadriel. That could be the mirror. I'm going to try to go there. There's Karisgaladon, and then there's Egladil. Yeah, that's where I am right now, and also another player. It seems like. So we're gonna go to. Just gonna go to. Wait. Looks like there's another player here somewhere, but I'm not seeing anyone on the map. Oh wait, that's the map in the game. Whatever. I'm going to see if I can fast travel to Galadriel's mirror. Nope. Mm, okay, so we would have come down from up there, and I'm guessing we go down this way, or I'm not sure. Oh, this is probably it. Yeah, this is probably Galadriel's mirror. Hmm. That makes sense. Oh, whoa, whoa. I forgot the Pathfinder. Let me just see if there's anything about a path down here. No, it doesn't seem like it. And where we were dropped off. Wait, that's the path. Yeah, but where did we come from? Did we come from down here? Did we come from up here? No, it just starts down there. Yeah, that's fine though. And let's just see, we go to the chapter. Lothlórien, the Mirror of Galadriel. Return to path. No. Oh, so that wasn't the Mirror of Galadriel then. What? But is this it? Or well, that's just the thing. I don't know the word for that. Where she poured it from then. I, let's follow the path and see if there's anything. And I know it's supposed to be nighttime, but we'll see. That's not the mirror. Why are we going back up again? Game is just taking me back up to Karisgaladon. Right? The company see no one on the paths, but hear many voices in the trees above. Why didn't we get this one before? We were on the path, we followed it, but we got nothing. Maybe I just missed it. It can go away sometimes, you know. I have been through that. um, we are heading towards the tree again, right? I mean, in that case, I'm going to try again and just climb up the tree because now maybe this time it will load the dialogues, the texts. Yeah, we're definitely heading towards the tree again. So we get to see it in daylight as well, so that's lovely. Look at that frame rate. Oh, laid out before them is a wide lawn with a fountain shimmering at the south end of the lawn is the greatest of all the trees. Its huge limbs opening far above under the shadowy clouds of leaves. At the base of the tree, guards sit, clad in gray, mail, and white cloaks. One sounds a horn, and it is answered 3 times above. They are permitted to climb. Okay? I think there will be text now when we come to the top because everything else wouldn't make sense. And I guess it just like something went wrong the last time. So I'll definitely climb again. After an exchange of horn calls between them, between the guards below and an elf above, Frodo and Legolas are invited up first, with the others free to follow up as they wish. Okay. I don't remember that. Is there a platform there? Yeah. Yeah. This was a platform that we missed last time, but let's see if we can get back to the rope or whatever it is. This couldn't have been an easy climb for Frodo. Uh, game, do you want me to keep going up or I guess. So let's go. All right. Would be a little bit funny if I fell down now. This part is a little bit tricky because it's really narrow. made it. Will it work this time? Yes. They are greeted by Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel. When they are all seated, they must first tell the elves that Gandalf has fallen. Cries of amazement and grief fill the hall. Aragorn goes on to recount their difficulties in the mountains and their journey through Moria. They will not speak openly of the purpose of their quest, though the Lord and Lady already know it. But this I will say to you, your quest stands upon the edge of a knife. Stray but a little, and it will fail, to the ruin of all. Yet hope remains while all the company is true. All right. Okay. We got that one. I like it. Uh, from here, does the game even lead me back? It does. It does lead me back. Yeah. Wants me to climb back down, so I guess that's what I'll do. Um, where, where's, uh, uh, how do we? Oh, it's right there, but how? Can I actually? Okay, whatever. That works too. Why doesn't this text disappear? Okay, it disappears now. We go back down. I just want to see if there's anything else that we missed before. So, heading back down the same path, I guess, that we came up on. No? This, I don't think so, actually. Wait, are we flying? No. The company sleep on the ground under a pavilion set up by the elves. They speak of the day's adventures a while, then fall asleep. The company remains in Lorien for many days, though they have little contact with the elves due to their inability or unwillingness to speak Westron. Haldir leaves to guard the northern borders, which have been given extra attention following the company's account of their time in Moria. The company does little but eat, drink, and rest. For a month, even though it felt like just a few days to them. Of course, because of the magic of Galadriel. 15th of February, Frodo and Sam take a walk together. One twilight. Okay, let's go to night then, I guess. Or maybe it will be too dark. And Frodo feels the shadow of parting fall over him. He knows their time in Lorien, oh, finally spelled right too, is soon over. He speaks with Sam of the elves and how they miss Gandalf. Galadriel approaches the pair and wordlessly beckons them to follow. I'm so glad I didn't miss this. I was so close to missing this. I just wanted to see if I could find Galadriel's mirror, and then I just stumbled upon the path again. Where do we go? Here. Going down to Galadriel's mirror. Galadriel leads the pair down to the southern slopes of the hill of Caras Galadon. Yeah, okay. Sometimes the minimap just disappears. Odd. They pass through a high green hedge into an enclosed garden. Galadriel descends down a long flight of steps into the hollow, which is open to the night sky. Indeed it is. There's the mirror. Okay, so it wasn't the mirror before. I'm so glad I found it now. This is the actual mirror. Galadriel invites the hobbits to look into the mirror of Galadriel, which is actually moving. That's nice. I think it's the same texture as I saw on that table in Rivendell. Anyway, uh, they are hesitant, but ultimately their curiosity compels them to look. Sam sees a vision of Frodo, who's climbing an endless, winding stair Oh, really? I didn't remember that. So he's seeing Kirith Ungol, like the. Yeah, okay. Uh, Next, he sees the Shire. Trees are felled. Bagshot Row is dug out, and a new building of brick has replaced the old mill. Belching smoke, Galadriel reminds Sam these are visions of what has come to pass and what may come to pass. When Frodo looks into the mirror, he sees a wizard dressed in white. Though his face is not seen. Then a darkness falls upon the vision, and Frodo sees great storms, black ships, and the smoke and fire of battle. A dark eye appears in the mirror, fixing Frodo to the spot and making the ring feel heavier and hotter. Galadriel beckons Frodo away from the mirror. Frodo offers Galadriel the ring, and she becomes, for a moment, dark and terrible. She returns to normal, refuses the ring, and declares she has passed the test and will remain Galadriel. We'll return to the west. Okay, we'll return to the west. Yeah. And remain Galadriel. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Very cool. Uh and and now we go back? Okay. You can go away now, text, please. So passing the test basically meant that Galadriel knew that she was welcome back to Valinor after she had left when she was younger to, well, I mean, basically because she wanted to, uh, he was a part of the, he was some sort of part of the rebellion of the Noldor, the Sons of Feanor, but she wasn't part of any kinslayings and stuff like that. But the Noldor was banned, the Sons of Feanor and everything. Um, but now she was welcome to come to go back. That this text, I would love it if it would go away now. And also, where do we go from here? Okay. Why is this text still on the screen? I know this is not, I know the game is not finished, but there are a lot of bugs. Do we go back into the tree again? Okay, finally the text is disappearing. So we go back. Why do we go back to the tree though? I mean, I don't. I don't actually get that because Frodo wouldn't go back to the tree after that whole scene, right? I don't know. We'll see if anything else happens. Well, wants us to go back up, so I guess we'll go back up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? It was like, yeah, it wasn't perfect there for a while. Um, we go back up here and see what happens. I'm pretty sure they don't go back um, to the Great Hall of whatever. See? No new text, right? The company is summoned. Really? Okay, fine. I was wrong then. The company is summoned to the Chamber of Celeborn for a final time, who speaks of their imminent departure. The entire company resolves to continue their quest. They agree to travel down the river Anduin, but disagree on what to do past there. Boromir wishes to return to Minas Tirith, whereas the more direct route to Mordor lies on the east bank. Celeborn gives the company elven boats to aid their journey south, and warns them of the rapids of Sarngibir and the falls of Rauros. Okay. Guess falling down wouldn't be that bad now, right? We can just fall down. Yeah. We can fall down again. We should be able to find the path again, right? Yep. Let's go to day. Like I think morning would be probably pretty good in this case. They would probably leave in the morning. The company reunites with Haldir, who has returned from the northern fences. He reports trouble in the Dimril Dale and of noises from the deeps of the earth. Haldir then leads them down to the hill of Carisgaladon. Okay, we get to see another part of the city now. Eastern parts. Come on, it's ridiculous how beautiful this is. Is this the? That's another tree. Oh my God, we can go up there too. But we're not going to. Oh, what is that? It's just water? Yeah. But the lighting was so cool. That bridge also really cool. Wow. The green ways of Karis are empty. Wait, oh. But in the trees above, many voices murmur and sing. The lighting, oh, so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna cross this bridge for the last time. Exit the city. Haldir and the company pass out of the city of Karis. Okay. Yeah, so sorry for doing this same path one more time, but I just want to see if there's anything else, any dialogue left. There should be when Galadriel gives the company uh, their parting gifts. For some reason, that just didn't spawn, that didn't like um, activate last time. Yeah, they turn off the paved road onto a path leading to a deep thicket of Malorn trees. The path winds through rolling woodlands, leading them towards the shores of the river. I know it's a little bit dark, but we've already seen this in daylight, and also it feels more logical that they will leave at dawn, and then also it will get a little bit lighter when we exit the forest. Which we will in like 15 seconds. Right now. Yeah, they come through a high green wall and onto a long lawn of shining grass. Well, I want to see the shining grass, let's be honest. Which lay between the Silver Lode and the Great River. Okay, so what's the Silver Lode all along? The company walks towards the boats to their right. That's a great wall there of grass. It's pretty cool. And there should be one more thing here. The company are given. Let's go back to sunrise. Company are no, that's too dark, right? The company are given ropes made of hitline and bidden to enter the boats. Aragorn, Frodo, and Sam. Aragorn, Frodo, and Sam in one. Boromir, Merry, and Pippin in another, and Legolas and Gimli in the third. Aragorn leads the boats in a small trial up the Silver Lode and returns. Yep. Oh, wait. But this isn't actually a boat, right? I mean, we can't use it. Yeah, no, no, no. So we have to, yeah. So now we have to actually like get a boat. We can do that just because it would be nice to start next episode there. So, uh, boat. Yay. Bye, Galadriel. Bye, Celeborn. Bye, Lothlórien. And bye, everyone who's been watching. It's been great. I love this. Uh, I'm so grateful for being able to actually experience this, even though it's like very unfinished, but it's pretty amazing. And I hope everyone gets the chance to try this, especially if you like Lord of the Rings. This is amazing. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I promise I will be back soon with more ArdaCraft. The next time we will go all the way to the end of book two, which is like when the Fellowship actually is broken up after Boromir dies and Frodo and Sam leave for Mordor, and Merry and Pippin are being abducted and all that. So, yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.